Welcome back here to the fourth quarter, live from the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum. It's USC ASU football. USC, they're not going to punt it, as it looks like. They're going to take the ball on the 4th and 9 on their 35, excuse me, with 6:34 left. They lead the Sun Devils 27-18 as we wait for the media timeout to come back for us to play.
Javorius Allen now 94 yards on 24 attempts, averaging about 4 yards a carry with a touchdown. The leading rusher for Arizona State, DeAndre Lewis, four carries for 15 yards. TJ Foster is at 13 yards. It's been tough sledding for Arizona State trying to run. And it only gets harder because you've got Stanford, you also have Notre Dame coming up.
And it looks like the matchup down south in Tucson is going to be tough as well, right?
Arizona 5-0, and it's been upset Saturday. You have had number 2 Oregon lose on Thursday. You've had number 3 Alabama lose. You've had number 4 Oklahoma lose to TCU. You've had number 6 Texas A&M lose on the road to Mississippi State.
Looks like we're getting ready to play. Kessler, actually, I think USC is going to call another timeout almost. Actually, no, we're ready to play. Kessler gets the order from Sarkisian.
Fresh play clock.
4th and 9. 4th and 8, excuse me. Kessler back in shotgun. Big play here for the Sun Devils. And I believe it's going to be a false start on USC. They jumped a little bit early, it looks like.
All sorts of things wrong there.
You call a timeout and you bring back with a false start, and now it's going to be 4th and about 13.
And I would expect to see either the punter or the pooch punt here. And then what happened there was, I think that's on the center, because you had about 3 offensive linemen jump out of their stance early, and the center didn't hike the ball. So something with the snap count there caused that USC penalty.
And Kessler's still out in shotgun. 4th and 13 on their 40. Kessler kind of taking a step back. You can expect the pooch punt, and there it is. And it looks like Demarius Randall is going to hit off his chest, and it's going to be USC. Actually, no. Demarius Randall is able to recover the ball, but at the 1-yard line. Bad, critical mistake there by Demarius Randall, the senior player. We're going to stay right here, and it's going to be 1st and 10 at the USC 2-yard line, or I'm sorry, the ASU 2-yard line for the Sun Devils. Bad mistake there.
Randall is the normal punt returner for Arizona State, trying to make a play there. I believe that's the 3rd time they've done that now. It's gone into the end zone both times, and Randall may be thinking that ball's not going to go in the end zone, but just a disaster for Arizona State. They had to go 98 yards.
Todd Graham talking to Demarius Randall on the sideline, and now Bercovici is back in shotgun, and you can expect the Trojans to pin their ears back. He sends Cam Smith in motion. Rolls out to his right. He's going to have Cam Smith open, who's going to be able to catch the ball with a great extending arm catch, and it's going to be at the 10-yard line, 2nd and about 2, excuse me.
I like the play call, rolling Bercovici out to the near side. Dangerous throw, though, that little out pattern. We see a lot of those get returned for touchdowns on interceptions, but Bercovici shows his arm strength, gets the ball easily to Cam Smith.
2nd and 2. Bercovici with 2 receivers out to his left. Looks like Freddie Gamage out far side. Bercovici motions for the snap. He takes it. He's going to fake the handoff. He's looking deep. Has a pocket, but it collapses for a USC sack. But there's a penalty way out in the field.
In the secondary.
In the secondary. You might think that might be on USC if it's back in the secondary.
Yeah, the ASU coach is pointing at the USC secondary. This could be a holding, or it can't be pass interference because there was no pass, but I could see a holding or an illegal contact here against the Trojans. We'll see what happens.
Which would give ASU a first down. Cam Smith limps off the field on that play. Freddie Gamage in to replace him.
Gamage, the former walk-on from Phoenix, Brophy High School alum.
We're waiting for the White Hats to give us the call.
Holding. Defense.
And it is defensive holding. It'll be a first down for the Sun Devils as they catch a break.
It's a huge turn of events there. You go from 3rd and long to 1st and 10. Yes, it's only 5 yards. It's only going to get the ball to the 20-yard line, but a huge penalty there against the Trojans. And I believe that's the true freshman, Chris Hawkins.
Right down, the Sun Devils are down 9 with about 5:50 left to play.
It's like another official timeout here. Officials now huddling up.
Let's see what their call is. I don't even think they know what it is. We're waiting to see what we're going to hear.
It's something with the game clock. They're trying to get the game clock situated.
Oh, I believe USC fans letting them know their displeasure with the Zebras. Looks like we're about to resume play. Let's hear the call. Thank you for that stoppage play, refs, and the game clock is correct. It's at 5:49 left to play in the game.
Arizona State has to hurry here. You got to score with about 4 minutes left. You have no timeouts. Stop the clock.
Exactly. Berkovici takes the ball out of the shotgun. He has 3 to his left. He's going to go deep to Jalen Strong. Jalen Strong has a man on him, but he catches it and the flag. It looks like it might be even a pass interference call, but Jalen Strong still got the ball anyway. That was Kayvon Seymour on the defense.
Wow.
Jalen Strong, too strong for Seymour.
Seymour was draped all over Strong, who was able to draw the pass interference.
Pass interference, defense number 13. That penalty is declined.
Jalen Strong is 6'4", 220 pounds. He's big. He's got great hands, good body control. He's got everything you want in a wide receiver, both in college and at the next level.
No doubt we'll be playing on Sundays next year or the next year after that. Berkovici back in the shotgun. He's going to fake the handoff. Looks to his left. He has a man across the middle, but it is short as he had a wide open man going across the middle. It looks like it was Freddie Gamage.
And it's hard to tell there if Gamage ran the route too deep or if Berkovici just undershot him. Gamage kind of fell to the ground and hit his hand against the dirt, so that kind of leads me to believe that may have been on him, that he ran the route too deep.
Berkovici looking for Mike Norvell's orders. Berkovici in the pistol. Jalen Strong to his right. Cole, Gamage, and Chambers to his left. Takes the snap out of the pistol. Fakes the handoff. Rolls to his right. Evades pressure. He's going to look for Jalen Strong deep. Jalen Strong tries to get the ball, but no. It deflected out of bounds by Seymour of USC, and that it'll be a 3rd and long for the Sun Devils.
I feel like Strong was almost a defender on that play as Seymour was in front of him, and Seymour actually had the best chance at the ball. Strong kind of had to make a play on the ball to try to get the ball away from the USC defender.
And right now it is 4-down territory for the Sun Devils. Berkovici out of the shotgun. Looks for the orders from Norvell. Relays those orders to his line. USC is getting loud. Berkovici out of the shotgun. He takes the snap. Looks to his right. He's got Jalen Strong, but Jalen Strong absolutely covered. Nowhere to go. And it's incomplete. 4th and 10, and you got to think that Sun Devils have to go for it here.
You got 5:13 left on the clock. Remember, you have no timeout. So if you score with 2 minutes left, it doesn't matter. You have to score in the next minute or two. That ball was thrown high. I'm looking at the replay now. Strong may have had a chance at it. 4th and long. Tough situation here for Arizona State.
ASU trying to hang with the Trojans of Southern California. It's going to be 4th and 10 from their side of the field. Berkovici out of the shotgun. He takes the snap, has 3 men to his left. He's going to look at Jalen Strong again. Jalen Strong is going to grab the ball and get the first down, it looks like, on 4th and 10, and gets out of bounds. The clock will stop. Looks like about a gain of 15 on the play as ASU marches down to the USC 39-yard line.
Sometimes you just put your hands on your hips and you say, wow, and that was one of those. Strong comes back to the ball, really found the ball only seconds before it found him.
Berkovici takes the snap. He's going to roll out, but he's sacked. Scott Felix on the he's sacked for the Trojans.
And that's really the first time that the ASU offensive line has broken down. You had Scott Felix, the sophomore, kind of come running free off of Jameel Douglas' side.
2nd and 14, Berkovici out of the shotgun. Clock's still running. He's going to take the snap. He looks to his left, has a man open. Freddie Gamage. Freddie Gamage tries to make a man miss, but he's going to be stopped and absolutely thrown down for about a gain of 6, and you're going to have 3rd and 9.
And if you're Arizona State, I don't know if you can take these dink and dunk passes. We're nearing 4 minutes left here. You have no timeouts. You need to score quickly if you want the ball back.
Berkovici hurrying the guys to the line. Berkovici takes it out of the shotgun. He's going to look at Ellis Jefferson to his left. He's going to throw it to Jefferson. Jefferson's going to bring the catch in, it looks like.
Great grab there by Ellis Jefferson at the 21-yard line.
And now you have the ASU Devils threatening at the 21-yard line. Berkovici hurrying the play call.
Jalen Strong on the sideline.
Berkovici looks again to his left. He's going to throw deep. He has DJ Foster across the middle. Touchdown, Sun Devils! Don't call it a comeback, Ryan, as ASU has just struck and paid her. 24-27, USC, 3:53 left to go. DJ Foster was wide open on the play.
Yeah, Foster right up the middle, ran almost a little post, the center of the field. The safety was late on the coverage. Berkovici, a nice throw, good timing there. But how about that grab by Ellis Jefferson on 3rd down to set it up? Really fantastic play by Arizona State.
And the Garut extra point is good, as it is now a 2-point ball game here in Southern California. 3:53 left to play. USC leads it 27-25. You're listening to The Blaze, 1330 AM. Burgo's going to throw it deep. He's going to go for the Hail Mary. He's going to go to Jalen Strong, it looks like. Jalen Strong's going to have it, and he's going to score! ISU's going to win on a Hail Mary pass from Mike Bercovici to Jalen Strong. A Sun Devil miracle at the Coliseum as they win for the first time since 1999 in the Memorial Coliseum, and it is absolutely stunned crowd here at USC. The game is over. It's an ASU victory. Welcome back to the final round here on the Blaze 1330 AM, BlazeRadioOnline.com. Ryan Bafalukas, Blane Ferguson, joined with Troy Lopez in studio. Troy Lopez will be making fight picks here pretty soon with us.
I'm excited to get Troy's fight picks.
Yeah, he literally knows nothing. We're just going to give him two names, and he's going to pick two names.
Each week, or for each pay-per-view, we're going to try to bring in like a celebrity picker. And
see how they stack up against us.
We tried again. I've been trying to get Senator John McCain to call me back, but he was booked this week, and Patrick Peterson was also booked. So Troy Lopez was
Patrick
the third
Peterson
choice.
was booked, beating the 49ers.
Yeah, he was.
Bird Gang. Anyways, let's get right into UFC 178. Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson headlines the card against Chris Carousel. Is that how you pronounce it?
Yep, Chris Carousel. Yeah.
Okay, so I think one of the top 5 pound-for-pound fighters in the world, Mighty Mouse, is going to is really solidify his position in the flyweight division as the guy to beat, as the Anderson Silva of that division.
Easily,
so let's start off on the bottom. Let's start off at the first kind of fight that's big on the card. We'll kind of break it down. Dustin Poirier is taking on Conor McGregor. Conor Notorious McGregor, who is already is one of the big influential members in the Blaine's Boys Club.
He is right now probably the mayor.
TJ Dillashaw's
the mayor.
TJ Dillashaw's the mayor, the president, the judge, jury, and the executioner. Ryan.
Conor McGregor's not far behind though, as he's really just burst onto the UFC. I mean, I don't remember somebody like this jumping in and really from his first fight when he defeated Marcus Brimage. Ever since then, his talking and his antics and his ability in the cage has just taken his popularity to an entirely different level.
I mean, he beat Max Holloway's a really good fighter. He beat Max Holloway on a torn ACL.
Yeah, and
he took Holloway down on a torn ACL.
Yeah, and he's got wins over Marcus Brimage, Max Holloway, and then he came back from his ACL surgery in July and throttled Diego Brandao in Ireland. I mean, he's 3-0 in the UFC, and you can make the case he's one of the top 5 or 6 draws in the sport in terms of just name power.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, there's nobody rising as fast as Conor McGregor in terms of popularity, but he's also incredible in the cage. His striking is really good. It's crisp. It's sound. He's got good head movement.
He has good body movement.
He's really good
he's like kind of like dancing and wiggling at the same time as he's throwing strikes, and it's really diverse, and it really confuses a lot of people and opens up a ton of angles to which he can knock people out.
Now, what I do want to ask you is this too big of a step up for your boy Conor McGregor? Because he's 3-0 in the UFC. None of those wins have come over a ranked opponent. Now he's got Poirier, who's number 5. Do you think the UFC's rushing him?
No, I don't. I think Poirier, although he's ranked 5, I don't think he's necessarily the 5th best flyweight or featherweight in the world.
Okay.
If you look over his past 3 wins, Akira Kurosani, yeah, that's okay. Diego Brandao, we'll give Brandao that, but McGregor beat Brandao quicker.
Yep. Now Eric Koch was the big one because Koch was pretty hyped.
But it was like it was a decision. But did Swanson look amazing in it? No, he lost to Cub Swanson. Or no, okay. So Poirier lost to Swanson.
Yeah.
He beat Jonathan Brookins. Jonathan Brookins, I think, is in India right now somewhere. And then he got destroyed by Korean Zombie. He got. I mean, it was a great fight. His fight of the year.
Yep.
But he got stopped by Korean Zombie, and then he beat Max Holloway. His best wins you could probably say are like Max Holloway and Eric Koch. Like those are good wins.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong. But are they any better than McGregor's wins? Maybe a little bit, but they're not by a huge margin.
Do you see this as a number 1 contender fight for Dustin Poirier? Because earlier this week, Conor McGregor had his little media day, and he said that the UFC is flying him out to Brazil to be cage side for Aldo Mendes too. Essentially meaning if he beats Poirier, they're not going to do that unless you're the number 1 contender, because they'll set that up after the fight. So, assuming McGregor wins, I think he gets the next title shot. Do you think Poirier wins? He gets the title shot?
I think if you look at the featherweight division, Ryan, you have Chad Mendes. Jose Aldo beat him, but he's getting the rematch. Jose Aldo beat Cub Swanson. He beat Frankie Edgar.
He beat
Ricardo Lamas.
He beat Chan Sung Jung.
So really, the next guy is Dustin Poirier. Now Dennis Bermudez is putting on a streak. I think Dennis Bermudez is in the top 3 or top 2 in consecutive UFC wins.
Yep, hasn't lost since 2011.
So yeah, Bermudez is one to watch, but I think either one of them will get the next shot if they win, and I think if it is Conor McGregor, that is going to be a huge fight.